looking for the movement of those forward players. More blue and white shirts arriving in the box. Just feel it's a matter of time before one of those cutbacks reaches its intended target.
Argentina will kick off the 2026 World Cup qualifiers with first Ecuador. Then they will have to visit Bolivia. They will have to visit La Paz, more than 3,500 meters above sea level, to play against Bolivia. So those will be the first two games for Argentina. They'll be the dream towards 2026. I don't know if you noticed, but if you look at Messi's right knee, he has a huge cut. He's been bleeding for quite some time. I noticed that during the free kick that he had, I don't know if it was a result of that foul he received, but it's a pretty bad cut. Maybe you'll get a better look next time, but I'm gonna look out as well. Fico finds Otamendi. Fernandez. He's going to try and find Di Maria. Controlled by number 11. Towards the middle, the chance of a shot from long range. Crossbar. I don't think that ball's ever coming back. It's going to be a goal kick.
Souvenir of the night, if he's able to keep that one. Opened up there momentarily for Di Maria. It's worth the effort.
You see, that wouldn't happen. That wouldn't have happened 10 years ago. But now with the remodel of the Monumental, now things like that can happen. Before it would just land there in the track, but now someone's taking that one home for sure. Controlled by Galvan. Here's Jose Murillo. Play number 11. In control of the ball, has a couple of options. Tries to find Gudiño. Doesn't move the ball correctly. Now the chance for Argentina. And now this is what Argentina needs. They need more space. Obviously, when Panama's crowded up in the back, it's hard to attack. The chance here for the ball. Great ball inside of the area, looking for McAllister. Tries to leave it through. But it simply didn't work out. Here's Anderson. Stevens. Good pass from number 9. Good control by Anderson as well. That ball should be for Panama. Referee doesn't know which way to go. He goes to Panama. There we go. Richard Peralta. Good ball towards Ethan Anderson. Good control by number 2. This one should be for Argentina. Fernandez. Good cut out first. Second man, Kevin Galvan. So far, the only man holding a yellow card. Tagliafico. Fernandez. De Paul. See him moving the ball around. Looking very comfortable. Great one here towards Molina. Great control as well. Looking to turn. Finds Di Maria. Tries to cross this one through, but it gets blocked along the way. Another good recovery by number 11. Putting it towards Molina. Back towards Di Maria. Back towards Molina. Great ball into the area. Right into the hands. Jose Guerra.
Yeah, well worked once again. Molina it was, providing that width. As we saw him do at the World Cup. It's a great effect. On that occasion, just a fraction too close to Jose Guerra, with Alvarez and McAllister lurking.
Panama definitely not making things easy here for Argentina, I'll tell you that. That's for sure. It's putting them to work, at least for a couple of minutes. We'll see what happens after.
Yeah, I mean, they're not showing a great deal going forward. I don't think we expected that, but they certainly haven't come here just to roll over. Over half an hour gone, still goalless. A lot of people would have turned up here tonight expecting to see a fair few goals, and probably by this stage, Argentina to be in front.
Here's Messi trying to get through. Great coverage in the back by Peralta once again. Very solid. Fernandez. Great ball towards the ball right at the edge of the area. Good cross into the box looking for Alvarez. Another good rejection by Rios. Here's Tagliafico. Fernandez. Guti. Romero. Good distribution here. Now the chance for Panama. Careful with this one. Here's Ronaldo Cordova. Trying to get around the mark. Lorenzo Fernandez. No foul, says the ref. All ball. Play on, play on. Here's Evelyn Anderson. Good move by number 2, trying to get through. Good coverage as well by Otamendi.
Brilliant challenge from Otamendi. Went past Tagliafico a little bit easily there. But straight into the challenge came Otamendi to cover. He's another one hugely benefited from the Lionel Scaloni era. So many people, I think, would have had him out. Retired after the last World Cup in 2018. Instead, he's just become a real leader, both on and off the field, for Lionel Scaloni. And with Romero, has really built a terrific central defensive partnership.
Molina. Di Maria. Messi. Tagliafico with a couple of different options. Good control by McAllister. The ball fed through Messi, but caught off right at the end. And again, every time Messi picks up his head and has the ball, he literally has 2 to 3 players surrounding him right away. Makes it pretty difficult as well. Argentina trying to build something up when you have so many players crowded in such a small space. Cut off here, good rejection by Fariña. Romero. Good ball here towards the ball. Tapia. President of the Argentine Federation of Soccer.
Nobody argue with the results of President Tapia. You consider that his appointment of Lionel Scaloni really did raise eyebrows, but having added now a World Cup, adding a Copa America before that, a Finalissima, of course, victory against Italy as well in between those two. 3 trophies over the course of the last couple of years. It's really put the national team front and centre once again in the country.
De Paul. Trying to move this one forward. Here's a through ball. It was a little too much. Di Maria.
First time we've seen that tonight. Not just from Di Maria, just overhit passes from players who would ordinarily easily be able to weight the ball in behind Di Maria there. We've seen it from Messi, we've seen it from Enzo Fernandez.
Beautiful through ball, the chance for Messi. Messi! A great block along the way. Great defensive action as he tries to put it back into action, but it gets rejected as well. Great action there by Ricardo Fariña. Blocked that shot, and again, remember what I told you a couple of seconds ago. Every time he has the ball, every time he picks up his head, literally surrounded by 3 to 4 players every time. That play wasn't the exception. Argentina still in control. Here's De Paul. Alvarez. Julian feeding this one through the ball into the middle. Good cut off by Giovanni Rios. Here's the ball. The chance for the ball as he takes a shot. I believe it hit one of his own teammates. And now this pass almost getting towards Quintero. Great cut off by Molina as he's quickly making his run back. Gonna make a very dangerous pass there. Carita. Good turn by number 20. Tagliafico. Off from Enzo Fernandez. Di Maria. For Molina. Good recovery here by Quintero, who goes down. The infraction is called. And Panama now, as the minutes go by, looking a little more comfortable. Not like that goes on edge. That looked like he was still on.
Hints of offside about that one, but a wonderful pass, just as I was talking about. Number of overhit passes tonight. Rodrigo de Paul threads that one through absolutely perfectly. And Messi just hesitates, thought about taking the shot on early, waited, and that just allowed the defenders to be able to get back and make the block.
Yeah, his body was definitely. But there's no VAR here, so. The assistant doesn't call it. Most likely it won't be called. Here's the ball towards Quintero inside of the area. Offsides. There's actually goal line, excuse me. Messi. Di Maria. Making a run on the far right. Here's Messi once again taking joy there. Making a turn. Trying to find options. This one for Tagliafico. Not able to connect the pass. Good recovery by Enzo Fernandez. Stevens with the push. The foul, says the referee.
Still there, Monumental in unison, cheering for Dibu Martinez after that routine save with the offside flag already up. Just goes to show the figure that he's become in Argentina. We talked about the astonishing rise of Enzo Fernandez before, but that's certainly rivaled by Emi Martinez in the wilderness at Arsenal to where he's been able to go with Aston Villa and then the national team. And it's back in Argentina where that is most obviously seen. You walk around Buenos Aires and outside that number 10 shirt of Lionel Messi, it's the goalkeeper shirt of Dibu Martinez that you so often see worn by the children around the city. Kids now actually wanting to play in goal.
Good combination here. Quick cut off from Molina. Yeah, I remember for Christmas, all the kids were Diego Martinez, all dressed as goalkeepers, saying his phrases. Mira que te como. That's also an inspiration for the kids as well. We talked about the importance of these guys and their title, not just sport, not just an achievement, sport, but way more than that. That means society as an overall. So we see an infraction here for the Paul.
Yeah, you just wonder what kind of impact that could have in years to come. The production line of goalkeepers in Argentina, it's been a position that perhaps over the years has been somewhat neglected in Argentina, and I think predominantly because of the fact that everyone wants to be a number 10. You look at the stars of Argentine football over the years, it's very few goalkeepers, defenders. But Emi Martinez may just have changed that over the last year or so, and it'll be very interesting to see if that does have a knock-on effect in years to come, with an influx of goalkeepers from this country.
As for Argentina, it was Here's Messi. Finding Enzo Fernandez. Here's Tagliafico by himself on the left. Good control. By number 3 trying to feed this one through. Another great cutoff by Anderson. Now Stevens, who started playing as a forward or a winger, now playing clearly as a center back. So we add another one to that line of 5. There's a through ball looking for Alvarez. Good control by Julian into the areas. He was trying to find Messi, but the pass fell a little too short. Good control by Di Maria as he repossesses. Here's Fernandez. Romero, De Paul. Touches from Argentina. Once again, De Paul. Tagliafico.
The sheer number of red shirts they get into the penalty area make it so difficult for Argentina.
Messi over the crossbar. Makes it very difficult. Again, you pretty much see 2 lines of 5 almost. It's very tough to get through.
Very deep as well. I mean, that first line of 5, the back 5, rarely venturing more than about 25 yards up the pitch, so they immediately fall back into the penalty box. They're then joined by those 2 holding midfield players.
Chance for Argentina inside of the area. Messi. Shake everyone. Here's Fernandez! And a great save by Jose Guerra. Chelsea man who tried it from long range, and a great response. The keeper, it will be a corner.
It's a wonderful strike from Enzo Fernandez back at the stadium where he shone so brightly for River Plate. We've seen him do it in their colours here. He wasn't far away from giving us the opener just before half-time. An excellent save by Guerra.
Fernandez definitely feeling at home. Good ball into the area, far post, and a great header. Peralta. Clearing all the danger away. There's a player incoming in the second post and the far post. Number 5, preventing that from happening. There's a couple of pushes between Peralta and Alvarez. Panama doesn't want to come here and be danced around, that's for sure. So they're putting up a good fight too. So far, a better fight than both out here, as we see Gustavo Tejera raising up the device indicating we're going to play 1 minute at a time. In the Monumental, so far no rules between Argentina and Panama. We see all the phones there. Right on number 10. And after a long discussion, the corner can find the execute. Here's Messi. Good ball into the area, and another good one here by Stevens. Milicio finds a deflection. Makes this one throw in defensively for Panama. Here's the previous one, the strike by Fernandez. That's crazy how this ball takes on speed.
It's a really good strike. Little too close to the goalkeeper, perhaps. Allows Guerra to get that right hand up, a strong right hand, and palm it away. It's the closest Argentina have come, though.
Ball was messing right outside of the area. Good control by Leo Escalvan. Just putting up the pressure. Di Maria. Control by Angel. As he finds Otamendi. So Fernandez, good rejection by Peralta. Ladies and gentlemen, halftime whistle from Cristian Ferreira. So far, Peter, no goals in the Monumental between Argentina and Panama.
Well, Panama have frustrated Argentina. The possession stats heavily weighing as expected in favour of the home team, but as yet still scoreless, and a real lack of, you'd have to say, clear-cut goal-scoring opportunities. That save by Jose Guerra right at the end there from Enzo Fernandez, one of the few that he's been forced into, despite that domination with the ball. That'll be where Lionel Scaloni will want to see improvements in the second half. Does that mean he goes to the bench? Can he tinker with the existing 11? I think he probably will try and change things up, and perhaps can bring in Lautaro Martinez as an extra striker, add another body into that penalty box, simply to combat the numbers that Panama have there. You could maybe argue you could sacrifice